Hey there, everybody. Welcome to I Want to Get to Know You More. I am your host, Jordan Gallagher, and I have with me Justin. Justin, say hey, give us the 60-second or less speed dating introduction to who Justin is.
So my name is Justin. I enjoy long walks on the beach and poetry, and
Mm-hmm.
along with
Mm-hmm.
poking dead things with a stick.
Oh, no.
Yes. No, I've been wow. Came to San Luis Obispo originally for college, and then moved away and came back, and have done that a handful of times. But I've been here for I think 5 years or so on this stint, and love the area, love the weather, love the outdoor activities, the lack of traffic. Um, been going to Slow City Church pretty much since it started or so, and been enjoying volunteering and helping out and being involved,
Yeah.
mostly with the multimedia stuff, lights and the slides. So that's been fun. I've done that at previous churches, but yeah, happy to be here. And sometimes I do miss a lot of weeks because I do travel quite a bit for work.
Tell us about your
But
work briefly.
so I like to say I'm halfway between unemployed and a race car engineer. So it's two extremes. Sometimes I've got a month at home where I do nothing, and then other times it's an entire month on the road,
Man,
mostly North America. So yeah,
sweet. All right. Well, thank you for being the guinea pig for our game. I want to get to know you more. We are going to have a timer positioned right here in the bottom of your screen. I'm going to start pulling questions. Here's the deal. I'll give you one pass.
ooh,
Use it wisely. One pass. But other than that, we're going to see what the jar produces and put you on the spot to answer. Is that good?
sounds good to me.
Awesome. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb, as would be responsible of me. And we're going to start now. Big money.
Big money, no whammy, no
Big
whammy.
money. No whammies. Oh, the most basic, easy question. Justin, what's your favorite color and why?
Favorite color and why? Ooh, I've always been a fan of blue. I think it
Okay.
grew up from being as a kid. It's kind of a, I don't know, a cool color. Um, yeah, I guess so. I mean, the beautiful blue sky, and
There
we got
you
a beautiful
go.
blue ocean too. So I'll go with that.
Okay, next question. This will be interesting for you. If you could steal the singing voice of one person, who would it be that you would steal?
Oh man. Um, so being on lockdown here, I've recently come across a couple of YouTube videos that have been absolutely fantastic. Jim Atkins has been doing a
Oh,
lot of
oh,
like acoustic performances, which has been great. But Mike Carrera from MXPX and Goldfinger actually, I think, is my favorite right now.
all right,
He's
all
got
right.
a very awesome acoustic version of Superman that I've been
Nice.
trying to sing along with.
I like it. Next question for you, Justin. It's a good one. What is a childhood memory that makes you smile?
Childhood memory that makes me smile. I guess so. Growing up, my dad worked for Toyota, and growing up in the LA area, we'd always go to the Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach. So they shut down the streets in Long Beach, California, right on the ocean front, and they run a race around there. It's oh, to think of the impact that it's had on my life is
Mm-hmm.
absolutely tremendous. So I mean, going to that race, spending time with my brother and my dad, and then how it's influenced me to get into engineering and then into my current status and being able to work that race. So I would say, yeah, go into that race.
That's awesome. Love it. Love it. We're
Plus,
rolling.
it would have been this weekend. So, but
Would
it
it
got
have?
canceled. Yeah,
Have you gone every year?
almost. More times than not, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 2 out of 3, I think.
That's awesome. Yeah. Sorry it got canceled. That's a bummer.
Yeah.
All right. Next question for you, Justin. 6 minutes and 48 seconds remain. What is a book or movie that you've always wanted to read or watch but never have?
Book or movie?
It's a tough one. This is a thinker.
That's a tough one. Can I not use a pass but come back to it?
Yeah. We'll come back to it. It's replaced with, who in your life makes you laugh the most?
Oh, okay. One of my friends, his name's Alex Diaz, worked with him as an engineer, and I don't know how or why, but just his mannerisms and yeah.
Is he trying to be funny, or is it just the way he is?
It's just the way he is. I remember one day he came up with the idea of, what if you walked, but instead of swinging your arms opposite of your legs, you moved it like the same way as your legs. And so we spent a good 10 minutes trying to walk like that. So.
That's funny. Is he an LA coworker?
No, he's currently in San Luis Obispo, lives
cool.
Honestly just down the street.
Very cool.
Works from home a lot too, actually. So
cool. Next question. 5 minutes on the clock. You're halfway done. What is something that you do to relieve stress?
Something I do to relieve stress. Probably the most common now is eating sweets. I also do that.
Yes, I'm right there with you on that.
So on the other token too, I do enjoy making them too. So baking sometimes is a stress reliever at times. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite thing to bake?
Cheesecake.
Oh, yeah. That's my favorite thing to eat. So we're a good match.
Yeah.
Nice. So baking, are you cooking? Do you like cooking all around, or is it mostly baking that you're into?
Cooking all around. Baking is probably actually more towards the bottom of my interest in that end, just because it's very regimented and
right.
And there is a long wait time for it to go in the oven. And with cheesecake, then it's got to sit in the fridge overnight. So,
man,
yeah,
that sounds so good though right now. Tell me if you think of a book or movie, and I'll pause.
Okay.
Let's get to the bottom here, getting the jar mixed up. Okay. Justin's a little bit of a foodie. He likes food, if you don't know this about him. So it's a good question for you. If you could only have one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oof. I remember being asked that question probably about 20 years ago, and my answer then was cheesecake. Man, that is a very tough one.
And I will expand it. It doesn't have to be one food. It could be one dish. Or one meal, more
okay,
large scale.
I'm gonna go with it's called The Mark, and you can get it at Old San Luis Barbecue. It's kind of a secret menu. So it's got tri-tip, sweet potatoes, bell peppers, I think onions in there. Usually they put blue cheese on it, but I asked for that on the side. And so like it tastes really good, but then there is healthy stuff in it too.
Is it one dish?
It's one dish.
Like a bowl?
Yeah,
Or a,
yeah, like in a platter or plate. Yeah.
but all combined. Those aren't separate items on the, it's like all.
That's correct. It's like in a big, I don't know,
Interesting.
stir fry, if you will, which is named after my buddy Mark Fogarty. But funny story, it should be
Is
named.
it really?
Yeah, it should be named the Eric Weehee because Eric was the one that came up with it before, and then Mark ordered it at that
I
place.
did not know he had a dish named after him.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now, back to cheesecake. Do you have a favorite kind of cheesecake? Are you original all the way, or do you like something doctored up a little bit?
Original to fruit ones. I'm not a huge fan of chocolate cheesecake, but yeah, like a strawberry or blueberry, things like that.
Nice. All right, I think we got time for one more. We got about a minute left. Trying to make sure it's a good one. Oh, that's tough. I'm gonna go for it, Justin. Time to see your vulnerability shine. What is something that makes you cry?
Amazing sporting feats. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like looking at, I'll list two of them off, I guess. One, 2019, we won a pretty big championship with the team that I'm on, and so like thinking back on it and thinking of the memories and how we overcame was some good memories.
So especially moments that not just physical feats, but that have like emotions at stake, like moments of triumph that are powerful.
Yeah, things like that. And then I'm a big LA Kings fan. And so when they won the Stanley Cup in 2012 and 2014, I don't remember if I cried at the moment, but like going back and watching some of the videos and going over those memories of like, oh my goodness, I can't believe they, I need to get this. I can't believe they came back from 3 games down against the San Jose Sharks and reverse swept them. And then beat the Ducks too. So, and then went all the way to win the Stanley Cup. So,
yeah. I'm going to be honest. I didn't know if that was a hockey team or a soccer team. So I'm glad you cleared that up for me.
Yeah.
Well, Justin, you've done well. If you have a movie or a book on hand, you're welcome to shout it out now. But otherwise, you're off the hook.
Yeah, I think I'll use my pass on that one.
Okay. Retroactively.
Nothing's come to mind.
Awesome. Well, Justin, thank you so much. Miss you, buddy. Can't wait till we can see each other again.
Yeah, miss you too. This has been fun, Jordan.
Yes, and I will talk to you soon.
All right.
I want to get to know